Tonight, these four people need to compete for the prizes of a lifetime on The Price is Right, brought to you by Spidell, makers of Riptide with a look of rippling gold, and Windswept, the watch band to wear with any passion you dare. And now, your host on The Price is Right, and here he is, Bill Cullen.
Hello there, and welcome to The Price is Right. Thank you. Hi there. Welcome to The Price is Right. A little bit later on, we're going to announce the winner of our fabulous house showcase, so you stick around. The winner might very well be you. I hope so anyway. Right now, though, let's meet our four nice people. First of all, our reigning champion, Lieutenant Michael McNamara, a government employee from Browns Mills, New Jersey. This is his third week, thus far, $31,991 worth of merchandise. In the 2 previous weeks you were here, Lieutenant, I don't think I got a chance to ask you where you were stationed.
Oh, Bill, I'm stationed at present at the home of the Ultimate Weapon, Fort Dix, New Jersey.
The home of the Ultimate Weapon?
Yeah, we consider that some people seem to believe that the Ultimate Weapon may be a guided missile or a hydrogen bomb. We think it's the basic infantry soldier.
And I'm with you. I think everybody else is, too. I notice, and you will notice if you look close at the lieutenant, he has the infantry insignia on the lapel there. You were an infantryman, tried and true, is that right?
I think so.
Happy about it. Let's say hello to Mrs. Ann Kong, K-O-N-G, a housewife from Merced, California?
Right.
Is that right? Are you a native Californian?
No, I came to this country from Hong Kong 6 years ago and became a citizen 3 years ago.
Hong Kong native,
yes,
are you?
Mm-hmm.
We are happy to have you here, Mrs. Kong. Let's say hello to Mr. Edward. Is it Bass or Bass?
Bass.
Mr. Edward Bass, a salesman from Goldsboro, North Carolina. Is this your first trip to New York, sir?
Sure is, Bill. And my wife and I are here visiting my wife's sister, and we sure are having a time.
Well, I'm happy to have you here. Mrs. Edith Humphrey, next down the line, a teacher from Akron, Ohio. What do you teach, Mrs. Humphrey?
Bill, I teach English to foreign-born students at the International Institute.
Must be a very gratifying position.
Oh, wonderful.
Happy to have all of you. Now, before we do anything else, Spidell wants each of you to have a beautiful Father's Day gift package of their terrific new American Jet watch band, plus a set of their handsome men's jewelry. So, happy Father's Day to all of you. The gifts are right there in front of you. Just take them and put them down on the panel there, and we'll get on with the game. I think you know how to play Price is Right. You bid for the merchandise that we put up for bids. Go as high as you want, stop whenever you want. It goes to the person who bids the highest without going over the actual retail price. Big winner at the end of the show, like the lieutenant's been doing here for 3 weeks, comes back next week, takes on 3 new challengers. Now, you ready? Watch the draperies over there at your far left. Here is our first item going up for bids.
What's your bid for this charming horse-drawn Surrey with a fringe on top? This modern reproduction from Carriages by Arkla, seats 4, is made of high-grade poplar with hickory wheels, has colorful simulated red leather upholstery and red fringe Surrey top. It's drawn by a spirited, standard-bred gelding, registered with the U.S. Trotting Association. He's 5.5 years old and answers to the name of Shady Dale Scotty. Horse and Surrey, both yours, if the price is right. Price Authority, Carriage Division of Arkla Industries, Huntingtonburg, Indiana, and Emmett, Arkansas.
Well, now you know what you're bidding on, the horse and the Surrey. Lieutenant McNamara, you'd probably be the only infantryman with his own horse and Surrey. But don't let that worry you. You start the bidding anywhere you like. We always begin with the champion.
I'll have to switch the cavalry, Bill.
You sure will.
$500.
Opening of $500, Mrs. Kong.
I'll bid $600.
Mr. Bass, the bid is $600 to you, sir.
I bid $650.
$650, Mrs. Humphrey.
$700.
$700, and we're back to the lieutenant, our reigning champion.
$750.
$750, Mrs. Kong. You're at $600.
$850.
$850, Mr. Bass.
I bid $900.
See you riding out to your wife's sister's place on that. Miss Humphrey, you're 7. Top is $900.
I'll go to an even 1,000.
An even 1,000 it is, then, is the high bid. Mr. McNamara, sir, you're at
$1,200.
$1,200 is the bid now for the horse and the Surrey. Mrs. Kong?
$1,300.
$1,300, says Mrs. Kong, forging ahead. You're 9, Mr. Bass.
I bid $1,400.
$1,400. Buzzer means you all get one more bid. Now, Miss Humphrey, you're at 1,000, top's $1,400. This is your final bid if you make it. You do not have to. You may stay where you are.
Oh, golly.
You may stay where you are or go over 14. That's your choice.
I know boxers, but not horses. I'll freeze.
Okay. Lieutenant, you're 12. Top is 14. This is your last bid if you make it.
Say 1,500, Bill.
And Miss Kong, you're 13. Top is 15. If you care to make a bid, this will be your last one.
1510.
1510, Mr. Bass. You were 14, and this is the final bid of the game if you make it.
I freeze.
It's over then. The bidding's done. From left to right, we have bids of $1,500, $1,510, $1,400, and $1,000. And take a look a little further over to the right, and you'll see the horse over there. There he is. And behind the horse, naturally, the surrey, because we're not the kind who puts the cart before the horse. Now, let's get in the envelope here and see what we have, huh? Retail value. You all ready? Retail value exactly $1,835. Mrs. Kong, the horse, and the surrey are yours. Pass those down to Mrs. Kong. There you are. Bonus. Mrs. Kong, as you know by the bell, you have a bonus. In that old-fashioned surrey is an old-fashioned trunk. So, June and Erica, will you bring the old-fashioned trunk over here? Put it right down in front of the panel so they can get a look at it. Two old-fashioned girls and an old-fashioned trunk. Now, inside the old-fashioned trunk is an old-fashioned jigsaw puzzle. You see that? Now, Mrs. Kong, you are looking at 2,230 jigsaw pieces made by the K-Val Corporation. Those pieces put together will contain the pictures of some fabulous prizes. Every exciting prize in that picture will be yours if you can put the puzzle together. Would you like to try it?
Yes, I would.
All right. Now, you're going to need a lot of room to work on the puzzle, so we want you to work on the jigsaw puzzle in the window of one of New York's leading department stores, Stearns, on 42nd Street between 5th and 6th Avenues, right here in the heart of New York City. That's where you're going to do your work. You and your family can help you if they want to help you, will be made comfortable in the window of the new air-conditioned Stearns department store starting tomorrow morning. And you will continue to work on the puzzle in the window for as many days or as many weeks as it takes to complete the puzzle. Now, I can only tell you that if you complete the puzzle, the prizes will be well worth your while. Now, do you want to make the try?
Yes.
All right, you do. You report the Stearns department store window at 42nd Street between 5th and 6th Avenues tomorrow at 9 a.m., and it's just possible that you and your entire family will be celebrating Father's Day in a store window with a jigsaw puzzle. But anyway, good luck and congratulations. Let's hope you do well. Oh, we'll have another exciting item in just a moment. But hey, Caroline, do you know what Sunday is?
I sure do, Bill. It's Father's Day, a day to tell Dad thanks for all the things he's done for us. And a new Spidell watch band will let him know he's really appreciated. No matter how long he's had that watch, a Spidell band will make it new all over again. So give Dad a brand new bold and golden Spidell watch band for Father's Day. His eyes will just gleam. For Father's Day, it's Riptide with a look of rippling gold. When you buy your dad a Riptide watch band, you're giving him something that will last for years. Riptide is more than a watch band. It's a fine piece of men's jewelry. Distinctive, elegant. Its quality cannot be topped. Riptide is the watch band for Father's Day. Tell Dad how highly you respect him, and Dad will remember you, too, every time he looks at it.
Yeah, and he'll look at it every time he looks at his watch. So this Father's Day, you give Dad the best. Give him Riptide by Spidell. Remember, Spidell is the finest watch band a man can own. Now then, everybody all set? Once again, we want you to look over there to your far left. Now watch those draperies. Here is our next item going up for bids on The Price is Right.
Elegant Crystal. A complete service for 12 of Val Saint-Lambert crystal made in Belgium. It includes cordial glasses, champagne saucers, wine glasses, goblets, and footed iced tea glasses. In addition, there are brilliantly colored cased glass roomers, an impressive circular centerpiece, plus a pair of Kubari candlesticks, a dinner bell, a pair of losange matched decanters, and a delicate pitcher. All 79 pieces made of full lead crystal, hand-cut and hand-blown by highly skilled craftsmen in Belgium. They're all yours if you make the most accurate bid. Price Authority, Jackson International, New York.
Don Pardo, you did that beautifully. I never heard anyone handle Germans as well as you did there. Sensational. Now we're going to begin with position number 2. So that's our winner with whom we're starting, Mrs. Kong. You begin anywhere you like, Mrs. Kong. We'll work it up.
$200.
Opening bid of $200. Mr. Bass is next in line. What do you say, Mr. Bass?
I bid $225.
All right, $225. How about Miss Humphrey?
$250.
From Akron, Ohio. $250 to our champion, Lieutenant McNamara.
$350, Bill.
$350. Mrs. Kong, you're at
$400.
$400, that fast. Mr. Bass from North Carolina, is it?
$425, yes.
Thank you, sir, for $425. Miss Humphrey, you were at $250. Top is $425.
$425 is that?
$425 is top, yes, ma'am.
$475.
$475, says Mrs. Humphrey. Mr. McNamara, you were at $350.
$500, Bill.
$500, Mrs. Kong. Big winner.
$525.
$525, Mr. Bass, who's at $425.
I bid $550.
Thank you. $550 it is. Miss Humphrey, you were $475. Top number is $550.
$595.
$595. All right, Mr. McNamara, you're $500.
$6.50.
$6.50. $650, Mrs. Kong.
$675.
$675, Mr. Bass, you're at $550.
I bid even $700.
Even $700, Mrs. Humphrey.
I'm going to freeze.
Okay, there's only 3 left in the game now. Freeze there. Mr. McNamara, you're $650. Top is $700. 3 of you left.
I'll say $1,000.
Even $1,000, Mrs. Kong.
$1,005.
$1,005, Mr. Bass. You're $700.
I freeze.
Well, now, there are only 2 of you left in the game, Mr. McNamara and Mrs. Kong. Mr.
Fine, I'll
McNamara?
say $1,200, Bill.
$1,200, says Mr. McNamara. Mrs. Kong?
$1,210.
$1,210, says Mrs. Kong. There are 2 left in the game now. Mr. Bass and Miss Humphrey are out. Lieutenant, 1210's top.
All right. I'll say $1,400, Bill.
14, he says, pushing it up a good size. Miss Kong?
$1,410.
1410, says Mrs. Kong.
All
Lieutenant
right.
McNamara, you're
I'll take $1,500 even.
$1,500 even is the bid. Mrs. Kong is at $1,410.
$1,510.
$1,510. She's going 10 over. You each get 1 more bid. Mr. McNamara, you're 15. Top is $1,510. This is your last bid.
I'll say $1,600, Bill.
16, Mrs. Kong, you're
I'll
at
freeze.
And you freeze, and the bidding's over right there. All right. Let me read them down. $1,600, $1,510, $700, and $595. Directly in front of you is the glassware for which you're all bidding. Stemware, I think it's called. And directly in front of me, the envelope with the actual retail price therein. Retail value, $1,441. Mr. Bass from Goldsboro. It is yours, sir. Pass that along. $1,441. There it is. Mr. Bass, congratulations. Incidentally, merchandise on The Price is Right is delivered by Allied Van Lines, movers all over the world who treat your possessions with expert care. And here I am behind the glasses. We're ready now with the name of the winner of the House Showcase. That's the one we've been showing to you for 3 weeks. Now, before we do anything else, here are the official prices of each of the items in the showcase. Check them carefully against your own estimates. Okay, Donald.
Okay, Bill. First, the Mohawk carpet. Its price, $225.59. Second, the serving cart, retailing for $344.40. Third, the Moore sewing machine, priced at $374.95. Fourth, the Pennsylvania lawnmower. Its price, $149.95. Fifth, the Crystal smoking set, retailing for $100. Sixth, the Polaroid Land camera kit, priced at $109.95. And finally, the Good Housekeeping Kingsbury home. Its price, $21,350. All adding up to a grand total of $22,654.84. The price of the entire house showcase. And now, Bill Cullen, please, what's the winning bid?
Well, Donald, the winning bid is right on the nose, $22,654.84, the price of the entire house showcase, and we had a 2-way tie. Now, in accordance with our rules, we asked both people to send us a telegram with a bid on one of the items in the showcase, specifically the serving cart, price of which you remember, $334.40. The telegrams are in, and the tie is broken with a bid of $324.35, and the winner of the entire house showcase is Mrs. Gertrude Hertz. Salem, Ohio. Congratulations, Mr. Hurst. Our heartiest congratulations, Mr. Hurst. Arrangements for you to receive all the items in the house showcase will, of course, be made immediately. And next week, we're going to start a brand new fabulous showcase with 7 fabulous items. So you be sure to be with us then, because somebody has to win, and it might just as well be you. Now, the next item to go up for bids is right here in my pocket. And now it's in my hand. I'll turn it around and see if we can get a close-up. Take a good look at it. It is a stock certificate, and it represents 25 shares of the common stock of the Ford Motor Company. Now, when the bidding is over, we will get today's actual closing price on the New York Stock Exchange from Dean Witter and Company, one of the country's leading underwriters and investment brokers, members of the New York Stock Exchange, and a prominent national investment firm headquartered on the West Coast. That we will get when the bidding is over. Do you understand now? It's 25 shares, common stock, the Ford Motor Company. We begin with position number 3, I believe. Let me make sure. Yes, Mr. Bass, you start anywhere you want. This is merely a specimen certificate, so I'll keep that for you.
Bill, I bid $250.
An opening bid of $250. Mrs. Humphrey, what would you like to make it?
$300.
$300 to Lieutenant McNamara.
$500.
$500, Mrs. Kong.
$600.
$600, Mr. Bass.
I bid $700.
He puts it up to $700, Mrs. Humphrey.
$800.
$800. I bet you wish you followed the market, don't you?
Oh, I almost read it today.
You almost read it? Good. Mr. McNamara, you're $500, top is $800. You look at the financial pages?
About the only market I follow is the supermarket.
Yeah. On a lieutenant's salary, I know what you mean.
That's quite true.
Let me see, you're 5, top is 8.
900.
900. Mrs. Kong, you're 6.
$950.
$950. Mr. Bass, you're at $700.
Make it an even thousand.
Even thousand, says Mr. Bass. Mrs. Humphrey, you're at $800.
$1,200.
$1,200 is the bid to the lieutenant. You're at $900.
$1,350.
$1,350 is fine with me. Mrs. Kong, you're $950.
$1,400.
$1,400. Mr. Bass, you're $1,000.
I bid $15.
$1,500. Miss Humphrey, you are, you say 16? Okay, you got your 16 in there before the buzzer was hit, so that bid stands. We now begin our final round of bidding. Lieutenant, you are $1,350. Top is $1,600. You do not have to make this bid, but if you do, it will be your last one. Think
That
it
top
over.
is $1,650?
$1,600.
$1,600.
You're $1,350. Think it over.
I'll say $1,850.
Okay, that's your final bid. Mrs. Kong, this is your final bid if you make it. You are 14. Top is $1,850.
I'll say $2,200.
$2,200. Mr. Bass, you were $1,500. Top is 22. This is your last bid. If you
I freeze, Bill.
Okay. Miss Humphrey, you're 16. Top is 22, and this is your final bid. This is the last bid of the game. $22.10. The bidding is done. Let me read them down. The audience doesn't seem to agree with you people. I don't know. The bids are $1,850, $2,200, $1,500, $2,210. They're the bids. Now, in the envelope, instead of a regular price tag, we have a copy of a wire transmitted on Dean Witter and Company's private wire system from New York, one of its 40 nationwide offices, giving today's exact closing price of the Ford Motor Company common stock. You all ready? I will dig into the envelope. Hope the wire's in there. Want to make sure we have a winner. Okay. Price is right, NBC Television, and so forth, dear sir. The closing price of Ford Motor Company common stock this afternoon on the New York Stock Exchange was $71 per share. This price multiplied by the 25 shares amounts to $1,775. The winner, Mr. Bass. It is yours. Congratulations. There, give him. What'd you say? Give him a telegram. There you are. Mr. Bass, you did a job. You said what? Bonus. Now, you know what you won so far just now. You won 25 shares of Ford Motor Company common stock. You know that now, don't you?
Yeah.
You're a stockholder in the Ford Motor Company. We think now that you're a stockholder in the Ford Motor Company, sir, it is only fitting and proper that you should have a sample of their products. So look over there to your left. There it is. There you are. That's it. A brand new Ford. This is the 1959 Galaxy Club Victoria, a sleek two-door hardtop with white sidewall tires, a Thunderbird V8 engine, push-button console range radio, magic air heater, and Ford-O-Matic transmission. It is all yours for Father's Day. Congratulations on The Price is Right. Bids are instantaneously recorded on our tote machines made by the American Totalizator Company, a subsidiary of Universal Control Incorporated. Now, before we go, let me remind you again that this Sunday is Father's Day, and that means Dad gets something special from you. So here is something extra special, and we're talking about Spiedel's new Jet Age watch bands. Now, actually, we've shown them many times on this program, and zillions of people have bought them and love them. So you can't go wrong. You just give Dad a new Spiedel Jet Age watch band. It's the most popular watch band this side of heaven.
American Jet. Now, Dad'll love its smooth airborne grace. Just watch his face when he sees those golden links, those bold jet emblems. And now, Jet Inset. Dad'll say it's the best gift yet. Sleek jet panels in gleaming golden frames. The perfect band if Dad's a fraternal man. And if your dad is debonair, give him Devil May Care Jet Calypso. Sleek, easy riding, just the right touch for a jet-minded father.
There you go. So you give Dad a real thrill this Father's Day. Give him an exciting new Jet Age watch band by Spiedel. He will love you for it. Remember, Spiedel is the finest watch band any man can own. Now then, you all been sitting there very patiently, and I appreciate it. You all set? All right, we'll see if we can't reward you in kind. The draperies immediately to your left. Not all the way over this time, but the ones immediately to your left. Take a good look and take a deep breath. Here is our next item going up for bids on The Price is Right.
A magnificent living room. Complete with baby grand piano. The elegant Somer baby grand is made of specifically selected walnut, a quality design with brilliance and depth of tone. It has a matching bench and carries Somer's full 12-year guarantee. There's a credenza bar in antique white and gold brush lacquered finish. And the coordinated French provincial living room includes a high-back master chair, a sofa side table, and a upholstered sofa in quilted fabric over foam cushions, a cocktail table, a corner wedge table, 2 club chairs with a hand-carved cloverleaf side table imported from Italy, and a custom break front with carved details and concealed lighting. All 10 pieces in elegant fruitwoods and painted finishes. This entire living room with baby grand piano is yours if the price is right. Price authorities, Raines and Ryan Incorporated, New York, and Somer and Company, New York.
Well, there you have it. Now, we're going to ask, Miss Humphrey, you begin the bidding, position number 4. We're going to ask for an opening bid of at least $1,500. You may, however, bid more than that as an opener if you want. All we're asking for is a minimum of $1,500, but you start anywhere you'd like.
Maybe if I had that, I'd practice my piano lessons.
Would you take lessons?
Yeah, I just started a year ago. Well, I'll open with 15.
Okay. The minimum bids are now $100, at least 100 over, unless, of course, you want to underbid first time through. Lieutenant.
I'd say 17.
$1,700, says the lieutenant. Mrs. Kong.
$1,800.
$1,800 to Mr. Bass.
I bid 19.
19, says the man who's our big winner thus far. Miss Humphrey, you're $1,500. Top is $1,900.
23.
$2,300. How about you, Lieutenant?
24.
Mrs. Kong, you're 18.
2,500.
25 to Mr. Bass at 19.
I bid 26.
2,600, Miss Humphrey. You're 23.
27.
27, Lieutenant. You're 24.
All right, an even 3, Bill.
Even $3,000, Mrs. Kong.
31.
3,100, Mr. Bass.
I bid 32.
3,200, Mrs. Humphrey. You're 27.
35.
Up we go to $3,500. Back to Lieutenant McNamara at an even $3,000.
$37.50.
$3,750, Mrs. Kong. You're
38.
30. No, you got a $100 minimum.
Yes, 38.50 then.
$38.50 is the bid for Mrs. Kong. Mr. Bass, you're $3,200.
I bid 4,000.
Even $4,000. Thanks for rounding it out there again for me. Miss Humphrey, you're $3,500.
41.
41 is the bid. Lieutenant, you're $37.50. Tops $4,100.
I'll say 45, Bill.
4,500. Mrs. Kong, you're $38.50.
46.
$4,600, says Mrs. Kong. Mr. Bass.
Bill, I think I'll freeze.
Sure, you're out of the game right there, and there's 3 left. Miss Humphrey, you're 41. Top is $4,600.
48.
$4,800, says Mrs. Humphrey. Mr. McNamara, you're 45.
I'll freeze.
Okay. Mrs. Kahn,
What is the top bit?
top is 48. You were 46. There are only two of you left in the game.
49.
$4,900, Miss Humphrey. You're 48. Only two of you left.
5.
Even $5,000. Mrs. Kong, you're 49.
I'll freeze.
The game ends that rapidly then because Mrs. Humphrey is high. The bids are $4,500, $4,900, $4,000 even, and $5,000 even. And there all the way behind you is the living room, the whole outfit going to the one who comes the closest. We remind you, it goes to the person who bids the closest without going over the actual retail value. Now then, into the envelope we go. We've reviewed the bids. The actual retail value is $7,079. Mrs. Humphrey at $5,000 down there. It is yours. You can pick up your piano lessons again. Pass that on down to Miss Humphrey, if you will, Lieutenant. $7,079. All right, time now for the final accounting over there. So, Don Pardo, what are the scores?
Right, Bill, very quickly. Lieutenant McNamara, we're sorry that you didn't win tonight, but you certainly have been a big winner on our show. Mrs. Kong has won the horse and the cart, the jigsaw pieces, for a total of $1,835. Mr. Bass has won the stemware, the stock, the car, for a total of $6,291. And Mrs. Humphrey has won the living room with a baby grand piano for a total of $7,079. Bill, there's your champion.
Brand new one with $7,079. Mrs. Humphrey from Akron, Ohio. Congratulations. Thank you, Lieutenant. It's been mighty pleasant having you with us the past 3 weeks. Mrs. Kong, we'll be seeing you if and when you complete your jigsaw puzzle. Mr. Bass, you did pretty well. And, Lieutenant, you're a credit to the Army and a credit to the infantry. Thanks for being with us.
Thank you very much, Bill.
Our pleasure. Now, for a brand new look at our showcase, join us again next week when The Price is Right will be brought to you by Lever Brothers. We'll see you then, or tomorrow morning on the daytime Price is Right on this same NBC station. Thanks ever so much for being with us. So long, everybody.
Price is Right has been brought to you by Spidell. Look for this display with Spidell's newest watch band at fine jewelers everywhere. Spidell, the gift they'll love you for giving. Travel arrangements for guests of The Price is Right have been arranged by American Airlines, first with jets across the USA. Gowns by Seal Chapman. The Price is Right is a Mark Goodson, Bill Todman production in association with the NBC Television Network. This is Don Pardo speaking. Now, stay tuned for the Dave King Show in color next on the most of these NBC stations.